You ever notice how sometimes your brain feels like it's out to get you? It's got this old playlist on repeat. You're not good enough. Don't even try. What if you fail? It's like having that one annoying friend in the car who keeps hijacking the Bluetooth. But here's the thing. Your brain is trainable. It's not set in stone. And today, I want to show you how to reprogram it for success. Not in a robotic sci-fi way, but in a very human, practical way. Think of it like updating your iPhone, except you don't have to wait 3 hours while it reboots. So what does it actually mean to reprogram your mind? Think of your brain like a computer, or even better, like your phone. When you're running an old iOS update and everything glitches, apps crash, the battery drains, and you wonder if you need a whole new phone. But then you update the software and suddenly, bam, it runs smooth again. Your mind works the same way. The thoughts you repeat over and over are like apps running in the background. Old limiting beliefs are like outdated software. They slow you down. They drain your energy. And half the time, they're not even true. Reprogramming is simply replacing those old limiting loops with new empowering ones. Because the thoughts you repeat become your habits. And your habits shape your actions. And your actions, well, they create your entire life. So, if you don't like the results you're living right now, if you feel stuck, unworthy, or frustrated, chances are your mental playlist is out of date. You've been running the same track on repeat for years, and trust me, I've been there. I've been the person repeating the same story, making the same choices, and wondering why nothing ever changed. Until I had that tough realization. The common denominator in every stuck season of my life was me. And here's the good news. If you are the common denominator, you are also the solution. That's the power of reprogramming. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to teach your brain new music to play. Let me give you a personal example. I used to believe I was just not a confident person. That was the story. So I guess what? Every time I had to speak up, present something, or even introduce myself in a new group, I panicked. My brain would whisper, "See, you're not confident. You can't do this." But then I started thinking, what if confidence isn't who you are, but what you practice? That was my first step into reprogramming. And I'll be honest, it felt super awkward at first, like going to the gym after years on the couch. The first reps feel shaky, embarrassing, even painful. But the more I practice new thoughts, I'm learning to be confident, or I can grow through this. The more my brain started to believe it. Funny enough, now people tell me, "Wow, you're so confident." And I just laugh because if they knew the old playlist that used to run in my head, they wouldn't believe it. And it's not just me. Jim Rohn, who mentored Tony Robbins, used to say, "Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better." That's mindset reprogramming in a nutshell. He didn't mean you need to be perfect. He meant success comes from upgrading your mental software. Joe Dispenza takes it even further with science. He explains that when you rehearse new thoughts and emotions, you literally change your brain's wiring. Your neurons fire in new patterns, and your body starts living as if that new reality is already true. So, whether you frame it like Rohn, focus on becoming better, Or like Dispenza, rehearse a new future into your biology, the message is the same. You can reprogram your mind. And when you do, your reality shifts with it. So, let's break this down in a really simple way. Here's how old programming works. Old programming equals fear, self-doubt, limiting beliefs. It's that little voice saying, try, you'll just embarrass yourself. New programming equals awareness, repetition, environment, and energy. It's the conscious choice to catch that old voice, replace it, and then surround yourself with things that reinforce the new belief. Don't think of it like Spotify playlists. If you don't like the playlist you've been stuck on, maybe it's sad vibes 24/7 or self-doubt's greatest hits. You can make a new one, but here's the key. You've got to keep hitting play. One listen won't do it. Jim Rohn framed it perfectly. Success isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the kind of person who naturally creates it. That's the upgrade. And Joe Dispenza backs it up with science. When you repeat new thoughts and feelings, your neurons fire in new ways, and you literally change the wiring in your brain. Your body begins to live as if your future is already here. That's not just motivation, that's biology. So, the formula is actually simple. 1, notice the old code. 2, replace it with new input. 3, keep repeating until it becomes the new normal. 4, align your energy so you feel it's real. And the wild part, when you do this long enough, life starts reflecting it back. Opportunities show up, people treat you differently. It almost feels like magic, but it's really just you running a new program. So, let's make this really practical. How do you actually reprogram your mind? Not just once, but every day. Here's a simple ritual you can start with tomorrow morning. 1, morning visualization. Take about 2 to 3 minutes. Before you touch your phone, just close your eyes and picture the future that you actually want. Not just the surface level stuff. Really see yourself living it. What's around you? Who do you feel? How do you feel? Who are you with? There's a science connection. Visualization strengthens the brain neural pathways the same way physical rehearsal does. Olympic athletes do this before races. It's that powerful. 2, identity journal prompt. Write this sentence every morning. The version of me who already has blank acts like blank, and then finish the thought. Here's an example. The version of me who already has financial freedom acts like someone who manages money with ease, who makes empowered decisions. This isn't just journaling. It's you teaching your subconscious a new identity. 3, catch and replace. Throughout the day, your old programming will pop up. It's not just gonna go away. Maybe it says, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough. When it does, catch it. Replace it with something else. I'm learning this, or I'm growing stronger. Think of it like correcting autocorrect. Your brain types out the old phrase automatically, but you can edit it in real time. 4, evening gratitude reset. Before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. But here's the twist. Write them as if your desires are already real. Here's an example. I'm grateful for the financial abundance flowing into my life. I'm grateful for the confidence I felt today. Gratitude literally shifts your brain's chemistry. It lowers your stress hormones and trains your mind to see possibilities instead of problems. Do this for 7 days, and I promise you'll feel that shift. It won't happen all at once, but it's like going to the gym. Consistency compounds. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just updating your playlist one song at a time. So here's the big takeaway. Reprogramming your mind isn't about becoming a totally different person. It's about peeling back the layers of old programming that aren't yours so the real you can finally show up. The thoughts you choose, the stories you tell yourself, and the emotions you practice, they're not just fluff. They are literally shaping your brain, your body, and the reality you experience. And the beautiful thing is, you're in charge of that. Every day, you get to decide, do I hit play on the old playlist of doubt, fear, and I can't? Or do I create a new one? A playlist of growth, of possibility, and of I am learning. If you start small, stay consistent, and keep coming back to this practice, you'll feel the shift. Your mind will get lighter. Opportunities will feel closer, and you'll begin to see yourself in a way you maybe never have before. Now, here's what I'd love. If this clicked for you, share it with a friend who really needs it. You never know whose life you could change just by sending them a link. And if you want to go deeper, if you're ready to really reprogram your mind and align with the life you want, I'm opening spots for one-on-one coaching. So comment below or DM me for details, and I'll also send you some of my free guides to get you started right away. Because success isn't about luck or chance. It's about mindset. And when you reprogram yours, you'll be unstoppable. As always, be more than a label and embody your divine soul.